Jamie Dornan, the man behind the shadows, glory, love and secrets kept for a decade. Jamie Dornan was born on May 1, 1982, in Holywood, County Down, Northern Ireland, into a family that was not very wealthy but loved art and science. His father was an obstetrician named Jim Dornan, his mother was a dedicated nurse. Wikipedia, +2.imdb.com, +2. When Jamie was only 16, his mother died of pancreatic cancer, a big shock in his life. Wikipedia, +1. Jamie's youth was not only about school and theatre, but also about big dreams. He played rugby at Methodist College Belfast, participated in drama, and then dropped out of Teesside University to pursue a career in modelling and acting. Wikipedia, +1. Starting as a model from around 2001, Jamie quickly got noticed by big brands, but the competitive acting career was still a big challenge. Wikipedia, +1.2. Road to fame and turning points. Jamie started as a model, then moved into film and television. One of the big turning points was when he landed the lead role in the controversial but globally famous film. The audience knew him better as Christian Grey, in the film adaptation of the famous novel. This point is true. Jamie played Christian Grey in the 50 Shades series, VN Express. Net. +1. But here we will add some fictional details to clarify the hardships and lifestyle behind. After the film was released and made a big profit, Jamie was under immense pressure from public opinion. Feeling boxed into the image of handsome, sexy model made him wonder if he could break out. During a separate vacation in the fictional Scandinavian countryside, Jamie hid for a few weeks to avoid paparazzi eyes and reinvent himself. He also began to choose more diverse roles, from a murderer in a TV series to a father in a family film, to diversify his image. Like the real Belfast, but here he will add a fictional segment about his relationship with the director, etc. Point 3. 6 romantic relationships. In this story, we tell 6 relationships, some real, some fictional, added to enrich the story. Keira Knightley, real. Jamie dated this British actress from around 2003 to 2005. IMDb.com. +1. Dutch model, Sophie, fictional. After breaking up with Keira, Jamie had a passionate year with Sophie, a Dutch model, and they explored European cities together, supporting each other in modeling work. But the relationship ended because Jamie wanted to focus on acting, and Sophie wanted to settle down in Amsterdam. Australian actress, Olivia M., fictional. In 2008, Jamie co-starred with Olivia in a film in Sydney and they began a relationship that lasted about 18 months. During that time, Jamie was scrutinized by the media for frequently going to bars until late at night, which made Olivia tired and decided to break up. Evelyn Kay, independent female director, fictional. In 2011, Jamie invited Evelyn to collaborate on a small art film project. Their professional closeness led to an intimate relationship that lasted nearly 2 years, but because of different views on living in London versus Los Angeles, they broke up peacefully. Amelia Warner, real and current wife. Jamie married Amelia in 2013. Wikipedia, +1. Here we add a fictional detail. During their pre-wedding dating, Jamie considered pulling out of a big movie because he wanted to be with Amelia when she was pregnant, but ultimately decided to take the role because of a promise to the director. The dead relationship with his best friend from modeling, fictional. After marrying Amelia and having her first child, Jamie went about 6 to 9 months, not talking, to his best friend from modeling, pretending to be Mark, because Jamie felt the difference in the fact that she was still pursuing her modeling career, while he had turned to acting and had a family. The feeling of being left behind made Jamie silent. It was not until a few years later that the two reconciled. So, those are 6 relationships, 3 real, 3 fictional, that add depth to the story of the dark corners behind the halo. 4. Marriage, 3 children and personal life. Jamie and Amelia married in 2013, and now, in both real and fictional stories, have 3 daughters, real, Dulcie, Elva and Alberta. imdb.com. +2.imdb.com. +2. In fiction, when Dulcie was born, Jamie decided to make a film documenting her early life in Vancouver, assuming they had a small house there, but then some frames of the film leaked, much to Jamie's surprise, and the two had serious discussions about taking a stricter approach to privacy. When his second daughter, Elva, was born, Jamie went through a period of role crisis. He was obsessed with the image of Christian Grey, and felt he was no longer getting strong roles. During this time, Amelia was a big support for him to stay mentally stable. Third daughter Alberta arrived in 2019 and Jamie decided to take a year off work, moving to Ireland rather than Los Angeles, so his eldest daughter could experience country life. This is a solid decision for an A-list star, showing a bit of a, not just for fame, lifestyle. Jamie and Amelia decided to keep their children out of showbiz, let them interact with nature, and occasionally cut off public contact. Fiction. Jamie still has 3 to 4 months of digital detox every year to spend with his family. Still, Jamie has to deal with the work of being followed by fans. For example, on one occasion, he was a stranger who came to his house while his children were sleeping. The details of the configuration breakdown are combined with the fact that he once revealed he had issues with stalker-type situations. U.com.5. Net worth and luxury lifestyle. Here is a mix of real data and creative fiction. According to sources, Jamie's net worth is estimated to be around $14 million, equivalent to more than 300–400 billion Vietnamese dongs, in 2025. Celebs line. +1. In the fictional story, Jamie owns a mansion in the Hollywood Hills worth about $2.8 million, which has been reported by the press. Glamour. In addition, Jamie and his wife own a property in Northern Ireland, an old house that has been renovated into a luxury vacation home where they occasionally take their family to hide for a few weeks. Jamie's lifestyle is described as follows. He likes luxury cars, fictional German sports cars, travels to private villas in Bali or Mykonos every summer, has a private cinema room at home, infinity pool, personal spa. However, Jamie does not like to brag. He has his own team to manage assets, invest in small tech startups in Northern Ireland and buy farmland to keep as a future vacation home for his children. There is a dark side. In the early years after his great success, Jamie once invested in a fictitious blockchain technology startup but failed, causing him to lose about $500,000, which made him learn the lesson of investing more soberly. Jamie also maintains the habit of saving a significant part of his savings for charity, although it is not known to the press. He quietly supports a children's organization in Northern Ireland, and part of his income from a project contributes to an art scholarship fund. 6. Lifestyle, habits and dark side. Habits. Jamie likes to wake up early around 5:30 a.m., then go jogging or cold water swimming. This detail was noted by the press in an advertising campaign for a soft drink brand for which he is the face. The Sun, i.e. he drinks black coffee, drinks light wine when meeting friends, and enjoys grilled chicken and light beer, a rather normal image compared to his model boy appearance. Online education and Times newspaper. Hidden corner. Jamie once felt he was labeled as a handsome model forever, and it took him years to be recognized as a versatile actor. This once caused him to fall into a mild depression, requiring a few weeks to hide in the countryside. Fiction based on real revelations. He once said he had retreated from the spotlight after success criticism. The Guardian. Jamie often struggled with balancing work and family. For example, during a busy period of filming, he once missed his first child's birthday due to the long filming schedule. He later felt very guilty and decided to prioritize his 5 families before taking on new projects. Jamie's fanaticism, as mentioned above, has made him cherish his privacy even more. He has an internal rule. Each year he only participates in a maximum of 2 to 3 major international showbiz events, the rest of the time he spends in Northern Ireland or at his home. Despite his wealth, Jamie still keeps 2 to 3 simple watches, not liking diamond watches, because he remembers his father's words, "Don't let material things define you." This is contrary to his luxurious appearance and makes many people surprised to know. Jamie also has a habit of thinking about death, because his mother died early, and he once said that every morning when the morning light shines through his bedroom window, he tells himself to live like today is the last day. This makes him always want to spend more time with his family instead of chasing glory. 7. Future, passion and reflection. In this fictional part, Jamie is considering gradually withdrawing from acting after the age of 45 to 50, switching to being a producer and art investor, to spend more time with his children and wife, possibly opening a foundation to train young actors in Northern Ireland. That is a plan that he and Amelia have discussed for a long time. He wants his children, now 3 daughters, not to feel pressured to be like their father, so he and Amelia have made a small family contract together. Each girl has the right to choose her own career, and the parents will support but not force. Jamie also expressed his desire to have a memoir when he is around 60, recounting what is true and what has been unpublished over the years, but before that, he wants to complete a film project about his native Northern Ireland, returning to the places where he grew up.